guys, happy Friday. Happy Funfold Friday. I have a cute card for you today. I have a couple samples too to show you at the end of the hour or at the end of the video. So stay tuned for that. Let's go ahead and flip this over. I got a couple announcements, just a couple reminders actually. So let me flip this over. There we go. All right, so we still are doing our bonus days with our coupons. We're earning in July. We're going to cash them in August. So don't forget to get your coupons. These coupons are coming directly from Stampin' Up, all right? Save them in your email box and then cash them in August. And I will give you guys the details on that closer to the date, all right? So it will be in August. And then also we're counting down less than 2 weeks left for the retreat. If you guys have been on the fence to get in, the last day to register for my October retreat is August 1st. So that's going to be right around the corner. And this is going to give us enough time to get the bags, you know, the swag bags, the gifts, the pillow treat, the pillow treats or the pillow gifts. That's what we call them. So that will give us enough time to get everything ordered, all right? So remember, August 1st is the deadline. So if you're on the fence or you've been waiting to sign up, please do that within the next less than 2 weeks, all right? Also, the host code for the kit number 49 with our Bistro Burger. These are such amazing cards. This video was posted on Wednesday. You'll get the kit to make all 3 cards. 2 of them are fun folds, which this is a fun fold, which is an easel card. And then remember, this one is your flap card that when you pull this, it flaps. Flip, flap. There's still a dimensional on that. That's crazy. There was a lot of dimensionals last Wednesday, so. All right, so this was the host code for that card kit. You have until Sunday to place your order for at least $40 and then use that host code and you'll get the kit for free from me. And those kits are going to start going out probably on Monday. And then also don't forget the bonus days. If you bump it up $10, you'll get $50 order in. That will give you a $5 bonus days coupon and an FSM token from me to collect for your 10. That you'll get your free stamp set, die, or bundle from me. And then here is the other host code for a small gift that will go out mid-August, all right? So there's your 2 host codes that are current right now. This was the printable for the Bistro Burger, so you guys can print that off right now. That's over on my website. And then the printable will be ready after today's video. This is the flap over card that we're making. We're going to use the Mediterranean blooms. I'm going to make the citrus blooms card with you, but I'm not going to actually finish it with you. I'm just going to use the Mediterranean designer paper, just showing you how to make this cute fun fold. And then I have a few samples to show you, all right? So let me show you the card. This is the one that I'm going to kind of case for myself. So this is the front, and then you have your flap, and then it opens up to the right. Isn't that cute? So now I will show you another version. You can open it like this. And then opens up like that. I will also have on my blog post, let me show you that here. Let me pull that up. So over on my website right here, this is my website, dawnstampingthoughts.net. When you go to my website after today's video, you'll get the printable, and I also posted other flap cards over there. I think I posted at least 2 other flap cards that I have shared over the years with you, so that might create some more inspiration for you. So, but this one is a little bit different. And so we're going to jump right into that, all right? So make sure you go over to my website after the video and get the printable, all right? Thank you for doing that. All right, so then stay tuned for the other samples, all right? So this is the Citrus Blooms stamp set that I used on that card. The die is actually still in my stamp set. I haven't put it on a board yet, but this is the stamp set. Super cute, and I love the fonts and the greetings on that one. So let me give you the measurements for our pieces. Let me actually get my printable. I'll put that right in front of me here. Just give me one moment. All right, so the Night of Navy is your 5.5 by 8.5, and we're going to score and cut this piece together. Then a piece of the Mediterranean Blooms designer paper. This is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. That's going to be for the inside. And then your panel here, I just got to make sure because these are slightly different. This one I believe is 3 3/4 by 3 3/4. And then you have a circle. You can use any shape for your flap arm. I'm just going to use the circle because I'm going to finish this card later. And then for the front of the card, I think these two are the same. Yep. These are both cut at, this is the Mediterranean Blooms, same designer paper. But these are both cut at the basic white and the designer paper. These are both cut at 3 3/4 by 4. And these will be for the front of the flap. Let me show you. This flap right here is when I say the front flap, it's this flap right here. And then the smaller piece, the 3 3/4 square, that's going to go on the inside. All right. So hopefully that makes sense. All right. So let's grab our paper trimmer. We're going to score and cut this piece of Night of Navy. Now the flap card that I was thinking of when I was making this was the one that you cut at 4 1/4 by 11, and then you turned it, you turned it horizontal, and then you made a flap card out of it that way. So it's starting out at 5 1/2 by 8 1/2, and we're going to score it at 4 1/4. Scored at 4 1/4 on the 8 1/2 inch side, and then you're going to turn it, and on the 5 1/2 inch side we're going to line this up at 1 1/2, and we're going to cut down to that half point, so that 4 1/4 inch score line that we just made. So we're going to line it up at 1 1/2, and we're going to cut down to that 1 1/2. Now you can also take your trimmer and turn it and then cut, which I guess I could do that. I was just going to take my scissors. Let me take my scissors. So after you've cut your slit here, you're going to take your scissors or your paper trimmer and cut on that 4 1/4 inch score line on that panel right there. So you're going to remove that section, and then you're going to score this piece because this is going to actually be our arm, so nothing's going to go to waste. So I'm going to use the right hand side of my trimmer. I'm going to score this at a 1/2 inch. And this is going to be the arm part of our card. Right, let me fold the score line. Now you can have this card with your flap on the right, or I'm going to flip it over and have my flap over on the left. So either way you do this card is going to be super cute. So there is options, I guess, on how you want to, lay out your design. All right, so you're going to take your arm first on that 1/2 inch score line. Let me actually burnish that 1/2 inch mark here. And we're going to add adhesive. I'm just going to use my Stampin' Seal, and we're going to put it on the back side of this. Here, let me show you. We're going to put the adhesive on the back of that 1/2 inch score line. Remember, this is the 1 1/2 inch piece that we cut off of the card after we scored it at 4 1/4. Now you can measure this if you want, but I'm just going to kind of eyeball it and put the arm in the center of that 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch base right here. Okay, so then you can see that this is going to be the arm, and then you have your flap here. Okay, then once you add your arm, then you can go ahead and add your designer paper. Remember, this is double-sided. This is beautiful, and any side that you use of this paper will look beautiful with the Night of Navy. So I'm going to go ahead and add this piece to the whole section of my 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 inch piece. Now, if you wanted to, you could also separate all these panels out to even make your card look even more different. Like what I'm saying here is like section out this little area here that you cut that 1 1/2. So if you wanted to piece that out, I would say cut that at maybe 1 1/4, and then you could add another piece of maybe just the basic white over here at the, what would that be? Say 4. Yeah, that would be the 4 by 4, probably inside here without the designer paper. Okay, so then this is going to go on the front. Remember, these are cut at 4 by 4. Just make sure. No, these are, no, this one, no, this is different. This one is cut at 3 3/4 by 4. Okay, so this is going to go on the front like this. Okay, because this front panel here measures 4 inches, but then the width is 4 1/4. So that's why you got to cut it at 3 3/4 by 4. So the 3 3/4 by 4 will have to go on a certain way. So make sure you kind of test it to see which way looks best, because this way will be a little bit, well, it will be short on the sides and a little bit more on the top and bottom. Okay. So 3 3/4 by 4 is going to be for the front flap. Put that on there. And then open up your card. Now remember, this one is your 3 3/4 square. That's going to go on the bottom section. And the reason I had to cut it at 3 3/4 by 3 3/4 was because we already laid down the 4 by 5 1/4 inch piece of designer paper. So of course it's going to have to be layered on top of that. So that's 3 3/4 square. And you want this to hide behind this panel right here. So the 3 3/4 square fits perfectly there. Because see, then it hides it. So cute. And then this is your 3 3/4 by 4 piece again on the top. So it's the same as your designer paper. And then this will allow you to have more space for writing and more space for stamping. So then put that up on top. Now, there's a couple ways that you can actually have this card open, which the way that I have it is going vertical, right? So it opens up at the top with your flap, and then it opens over to the right, right? But like you could also open it over to the right and then flap it up to the top, which you'll see a couple of my samples that do that in that version. But you can do it this way or that way. And then again, if you flipped it over where you have the arm coming over on this side, that would totally change up the card looks and feel of it too. All right. So it's totally up to you on how you want to do your flap card. And then for mine, I'm just going to pop up my stylish shape circle onto my arm here. And I will finish this card later. But then you would put your shape. I'm going to put my circle here. Yep, that's the front. So now another thing too is you can put this like farther over to the left, or actually to the right, because even though your arm is kind of short here, you can move that circle over. But I'm going to move it towards the center of my square right here. Okay, so then you would have to decide on how you want to stamp your images. So it's either going to go horizontal or vertical. So cute. Isn't that a cute fold? I love it. So let me show you the one that I made with the citrus bloom again. I told you it was an easy card today. So cute. So I stamped the inside. This one was actually a little bit bigger. I think this one was measured 3 3/4 by 4. So you can see it's a little bit taller, but it still cleared my panel door here. So just make this piece right here 3 3/4 square, and then you'll be fine. Okay, so there's the citrus bloom. Now here's one that I made using the sophisticated sled. It's so pretty with that skate and sled little focal image right there. And then my flap opens up to the left, and then the card opens up at the top. Isn't that pretty? So this is that stamp set and die. Remember, these are online exclusive items right here, the sophisticated sled. And they just came out just I think it's been a couple weeks now. So pretty. So it's like Christmas in July right now. So that one is one that I made ahead of time to show you, to get you inspired with this cute little fun fold. And then again, I had to use my bistro burger because you guys know I love this stamp set. So this one is also opening up to the left, and then it opens up to the right. This time I got to use the French fries. Don't they look yummy? So I colored those French fries in with the wild wheat and the lemon lolly. So I outlined the French fries with the wild wheat dark, and then I colored the fries in with the lemon lolly dark, or maybe it was the light. Either one, it will look really good. And then of course I took the pool party and highlighted it around it. And then I did the hamburger like I did for one of the cards in the card class from Wednesday. So cute. And then I added the flames. The flames crack me up. So I wanted to add the flames because, you know, it's like hot food under the hot lights. You know what I mean? So it's just so cute. And this is using the Balmy Blue with the Subtles 6x6 designer paper. So, of course, I really decorated the flap on this one with adding the flame, the pickle, and the knife, and the greeting with the hamburger. So it really grabs your attention on the front of this card. I love it. All right, so there's your fun fold for Friday. Hopefully it inspires you. Hopefully it gets you excited about stamping this weekend. Have a happy weekend. Thanks so much for stopping in today. Have a great Friday, and I'll see you on Wednesday. Love you guys. See you then. Bye.